What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I'll put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. This video, though, is entitled A Mother's Love Can't Save You from Life. As a father, I go through this time to time with my child, and I deal with this with other people when we talk about certain things every now and then. Everybody has most people, the vast majority of people have an unconditional love for their mothers. And most people nowadays have a so-so relationship with their fathers. And everybody has an affinity for a mother's love, but that love can't save you from life. And thus, part of the issue with the disdain for fathers is because fathers' job is to prepare you for life. And people want to be coddled. And mothers, to the detriment of raising children, you want to nurture your children and love them and coddle them, but the world is not going to love you like your mother loves you. The world is not going to accept your flaws the way your mother does. The world is not going to be as understanding as your mother. And when your fathers have to address you, they're addressing you in the same manner the world would. And you don't look at it as being loving because how dare you come at me like that? You're supposed to love me like my mama loved me. Well, if you have bad behaviors, your mother loves you in spite of your bad behavior. People understand that, a mother can have a child who grows up to be a murderer and she still loves her child. She knows what her child did, but they give mothers a pass. Fathers, you're not going to get a pass if your child winds up being a murderer, right? Because they're going to expect you to understand, yeah, your kid's a killer and he going to get what he get, or she going to get what she get. That's what it is. Same thing, when people, a mother could have a child who's involved in negative aspects of life, criminality or whatever, and they get killed out here. Mother's going to mourn her child and say that, and because she's going to love her child no matter how much dirt that child did. Father's going to be looked at as that, hey, told your ass, don't go out there with that nonsense. Didn't listen. Miss you. Got to go. If you'd have went in a nicer way, I could cry a little bit more. But since you wanted to be on that bull, well, wasted all this time raising you. Nah, that's just being a little extra when I said that. But that's part of the issue of, not being honest about parenting in general, because what's going on nowadays is the idea that you can do no wrong, and that's not the case. See, if you're a student and your mother loves you, right, your teacher could be a woman, but your mother's love ain't going to save you from making sure your assignments are due. Your mother's love is not going to get you a passing grade in class if you're not doing the work. If you go to college, your mother's love is not going to save you if you don't feel like going to class or you don't turn in assignments. You're going to fail that class. You're going to get dropped. If you go into society and you enter an occupation, if you're messing up, because your mother's love is not gonna not get you fired. If you start a business, your mother's love is not gonna make people do business with you if you're not producing, you know. And when you're in a relationship with people, your mother's love is not really gonna save you from the pushback of a bad of hurting another person. And that's the thing, like, mom's love can't save you. And that's why I said, I have to even go through this when dealing with my own child, right? Because I could do what I want to do because my mama always loved me. Yeah, but your mama, judge don't, if you do enough, judge is not gonna give you less of a sentence because your mom loves you. The cops are not gonna give you a warning because your mom loves you, right? And the fathers are trying to prepare these kids for life. Sometimes the grandparents are trying to prepare them for life. Sometimes siblings are trying to prepare them for life, and you get caught in this thing where you think it doesn't matter because you always got somewhere to go. And even mothers get to the point where they get fed up because they realize they loved you so much that they crippled you of being an adult. And now you got to live with mom or be tied to mom even in her golden years, and she can't retire, she can't live, she can't do anything. And I was thinking about that. I forgot, I watched that crazy movie, I think it's Juanita on Netflix with is it Alfred Woodard? I forget who it was, but I'm sorry. Alfred Woodard, Viola Davis. I'm trying to think of who it was. And she was a single mother who she just wanted to get away because her kids were unprepared for life. She had one son that actually was good, but he got caught up with the younger son, and the younger son got him locked up. So that was problematic. Very problematic. And she couldn't save them from life, even though she knew the situation personally. She knew the reality of it personally, but that didn't help the quote unquote good kid not be stuck, which is the problem. And this is part of the issue. Like, sometimes you can't just write off a father's structure, order, discipline, this, that, and the third, because the way fathers love is wanting you to have an abundant life, because a mother will love you in a way that the world should be. A father will love you in the way that the world is. And that's the balance. You know what I'm saying? That is the balance in itself. But if you get so caught up into how it should be, and when somebody tells you and shows you how it is, and you're offended by the reality, how the world's going to treat you, you're going to have a tougher life. And nobody could really help you with that, because nobody knows how to adjust to that, how to work with that. What are you gonna tell somebody? I gave you the reality and you were offended by it because mama loves you, but mama can't pay your mortgage for you. Mama can't make your dreams come true for you. Mama can't hug your best life into existence. She can't love your best life into existence. You're gonna have to take some initiative outside of her love. And until, sadly enough to say, till mothers start saying this openly to their kids, that I could love you, but I can't, love you enough to shelter you from how the world's going to treat you, that's two different things. Then kids might never get it. So I'm done. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.